Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another apartment renovation. So today I'm back with another city living apartment, but this time I'm actually switching up the floor plan because for a while now I've been doing my sticking with the plan series. So I've kind of been staying away from the city living apartments except to do that series, and I've missed these apartments so much. I mean, of course I've been decorating them, but I've missed actually changing the floor plans and making them a completely different apartment. And so I thought, since we just got a new pack, Nifty Knitting, I would go to one of my absolute favorite apartments, which is Penny Pizzazz's. This one I have done so many different times, and I've created so many different floor plans, and I think it's just such a good apartment. I love it a lot. And yeah, I just wanted to use the new furniture that we got with Nifty Knitting, and of course furniture that we have from other packs, and just design a cozy apartment for somebody who loves to craft. And this time I am thinking of a younger sim, not a grandma sim or an elderly sim, because the last two builds that I've done with this pack, I built like grandma houses, because I mean, when I think of a knitting pack, I think of grandmas, and that was kind of the pack I was wanting. And so I wanted to build a couple of things around that idea, but this time I wanted to do something that was for like a more youthful sim, because I actually think the furniture in this pack is a bit more youthful and a bit more modern. Like these couches and the chair, they're really nice. Like, I think the more and more I look at them, the more I like them. Of course, I love that they have pillows, because every time we get a couch that doesn't have pillows, it drives me absolutely crazy. Like, it makes them just look so much more personalized and cozy if they have pillows. And these ones I think have really nice pillows that complement the colors of the actual couch itself. So I really like them a lot. Some of the colors though I think are going to be harder to use, like the pinks and the more kind of like turquoisey blue colors. I mean, I'm definitely going to give it my shot. I was planning on actually using more of the pastel colors in this apartment. The reason I didn't though is because the door leading into this apartment is dark brown. And I was like, I really want white doors if I'm going to go for a pastel theme. And I mean, I could have made the other doors in the apartment white, but then there would still be that brown front door. So I'll revisit that idea in a different apartment and make something really cutesy, very pastel, and like just over the top cutesy. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. But for now, this apartment has more of a yellow and turquoise and brown color scheme, which I actually really like a lot. I think it's very pretty. And also, these cabinets that came from Jungle Adventure have turquoise plates in them and like a pinkish sort of plate in them. So I thought that was pretty fun. And then of course it was dark brown too, so it kind of worked with the color scheme that I wanted to go for. And as for the wallpaper, I'm just using some Parenthood wallpaper because honestly, I still think it's the best wallpaper that we have in game. Unfortunately, we didn't get any wallpaper with Nifty Knitting. I think there was like 3 or so wallpapers that we could have voted on for that pack, because in case you guys didn't know, Nifty Knitting was a community voted stuff pack just like Laundry Day was. And so we got to go through the whole process of picking the theme, picking the items, picking the name and all of that kind of stuff, you know, voting as a community. And yeah, I think there was 3 wallpapers, and one of them I really, really liked. I'm not sure what the pattern is called, but it was that yellow wallpaper. If you guys remember it, it was so pretty. And unfortunately, I guess not as many people voted for that wallpaper, but I wish we would have got it anyways. But either way, yeah, the Parenthood wallpaper, in my opinion, is still one of the best wallpapers, if not the best, especially the tile. It's really, really nice. But here I'm just switching up a few things. I decided to put some bookcases behind the couch and move this shelving decoration over here by the dining table, just to kind of balance it out a little bit. I felt like I needed some height along this wall just to make it look less awkward in a way, and I felt like it would be better behind the couch rather than on the other side of the dining table, because there really wasn't like a whole lot of space to put bookcases on the other side of the dining table. I mean, I could have moved the dining table out a little bit, but I think it would have made the hallway leading to the living room, like, I think it would have made that whole space feel a bit awkward. So yeah, I decided to do that instead, and I think it looks a lot better. I do go in later and decorate the bookcases with a few extra clutter items, because at this point I forgot and I left them empty. But here you can see I'm decorating the little kitchen area. The kitchen is very tiny, so there's not like a ton of decorations, but I do get a few things on the counter. And I will play test the corner cabinet or the corner counter by the refrigerator before I upload this to the gallery, because the corner counters do work. That's hard to say, corner counter. They do function even if you have something on them, but it's only, I think, like a limited number of objects that actually fit there, and then the counter functions, and they have to be like shoved far in the corner. But so far I've had luck with that plant, but I will test it and make sure it works before uploading it to the gallery. And then like I've been doing recently, I've used those little sticky notes from Parenthood and put them on the refrigerator. I thought that was pretty cute. I really like doing that. Over here I kind of struggled a lot trying to find a decoration to put along this wall. I really wanted to use that nice skinny kind of decorative shelf thing. I don't know what to call it. We got it from the Eco Lifestyle pack. I tried to use it a few different times, but it didn't quite fit in the space. So I ended up just placing a bookcase from Kids Room Stuff there, and I think it fits in pretty nicely. And then later on, I do think that this sim living here should probably have a cat, and so I do put a food bowl next to it, and I also get a litter box here in the bathroom. The bathroom, I think, is a pretty good sized bathroom. I really wasn't sure like how well it was going to work. I mean, I knew it was going to work, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to fit like a lot of decorations in here, but it actually, I don't know, it came together so nicely. I really like this bathroom. Yeah, it probably has to do with the color scheme, because I don't think I've ever done a yellow and turquoise bathroom before, but I think it like totally works, and I think it's really pretty. And of course it matches the rest of the apartment, so that makes me happy too. But over here is going to be the bedroom, so it's the only bedroom in the apartment. And I did imagine that a single sim lived here, but you could easily have a couple, no problem. But yeah, I used the bed that came from the Eco Lifestyle pack. I thought the colors were really nice. And then over here is the dresser that came from Kids Room Stuff. It matches that bookcase that I used leading into the bedroom, so I thought that was kind of nice because it came in that dark brown color that I've been using throughout the apartment. And then I just placed a few decorations in here. The shelf came from the Eco Lifestyle pack. I thought it was kind of nice to put in a bedroom because it has those hooks on it, so I imagine you could hang your coat from it or a sweater or whatever you wanted to do. And then, yeah, other than that, I just have like a few plants around and some artwork. And of course, I used that really adorable knitted cactus. It's so stinking cute. I also really like the one with the llama. I think the llama one's probably my favorite, and it might be my favorite item that came in the pack just because it's so adorable. But over here, I am working on the craft room because, of course, this sim living in the apartment loves to do arts and crafts, and I didn't want to limit it to just knitting. Of course, I'm using a lot of stuff from that pack because it's brand new and it's a crafting pack, but I also put an art easel in here, and I also placed a camera next to the bed because I didn't want to limit them to just one craft. They're just crafters in general, and they like to do all kinds of things. But I'm so happy that I finally got a chance to use this desk actually, because so far in the builds that I've done using Nifty Knitting, I've used the other desk, and that's just because this one has been a bit too high or bulky or whatever the reason was. I just haven't been able to fit it in the space, but thankfully this time I got it to work. And I love this crafting room. I think it's so adorable. But here I'm just adding a couple of extra things. Oh yeah, I also added a guitar because I thought that they might like to play some music, and then I'm just cluttering up these bookcases, and then I also add a cat food bowl and a litter box like I mentioned, and also the cart full of crafting supplies too. It's very necessary. But yeah, we are coming up on the screenshots, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this apartment, and hopefully you guys do enjoy the screenshots. So thank you so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
Recall when we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice. And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. This road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time. time is gone and I grew up, I somehow made it through.